by Cedars-Sinai. Shifty work into the box. And across, it's in! Oh, it's LaRue! It's a dream return!
Welcome to Casual FC, an Angel City match preview and footy therapy pod featuring two certified footy therapists. I'm your host, Mario Salazar, with my co-host, drum roll please, a multi-sport athlete, a multiple award-winning athlete, record-setting athlete, and my co-host, Angela Morales.
Hi, everybody. Mario embarrassed me just now.
We will get to it in just a minute, but Angela's doing the damn thing. So I just want to say that. I want to give her props. Everyone shower her with amazingness because she's fucking awesome. And this episode is our match preview of our match against the Portland Thorns. They are coming down to BMO on Sunday, April 26th. It is Kids Day. There's a special kids pouch. Again, it's one of those things that you have to buy a special ticket. At this point, it's probably too late.
Like a pencil pouch.
I don't know. Check it out. It's a pencil pouch. It looks cool, but it's also extra money. I kind of want one. Yeah, I kind of do, but it's also extra money. So I'm like,
yeah, exactly.
All right. The match is at 3 p.m. And if you can't make it to the game, it's going to be streaming on ESPN2, ESPN Deportes, and the ESPN app. As always, you can listen to iHeartRadio with Isaac and Tracy for the play-by-play, and also KFWB 980 La Mera Mera in Spanish for this match. Like I mentioned, it is the Kids Day match. There is going to be a baby race, I think, at halftime.
Yeah, something like that.
There's going to be lots of kid-friendly things, even more than usual. So if you're going to make it, if you know someone if you have extra tickets and you know someone with kids, this is the game for them to come to. It's going to be really fun. Most likely because of this, there's going to be some type of fan fest thing going on. If not, there's usually activations throughout the space anyways. And it's an early game, no excuses. And like we mentioned, special giveaway, you had to buy an extra ticket. So go talk to your season ticket holder, manager person, or order the special ticket. So with that, like I said,
I just want to
Angela
evaporate into the wall right now.
Our Angela has been chosen to be a speaker on a panel, which to me, that seems like some pretty important shit. And where can we see Angela, do you say? I hear you asking through the podcast verse. She will be speaking at Watch Me Sports Bar in Long Beach this Saturday, April 25th. It is for the Queer Women in Sports panel. It's going to start at 3 p.m. And she is among a whole cast of like amazing people. It's going to be moderated by Rachel Pearson, who's the lead editor at ESPNW. There is another speaker, Natalie Gutierrez, who's the founder of Unidas Ella, which is a Latina-focused basketball group sports thing.
Yeah.
Tiffany Rouse, who's a social media specialist at ESPN. Fish, if you've been a fan of our very own. If you've been a fan of Angel City or have been watching along, you know who Fish is. And if you don't, Fish is awesome. They're amazing, super creative, everything digital creator, and will be there. And
former soccer player. I could talk about Fish for hours. They're seriously the coolest, nicest, most like community driven person. We had a call today, like prepping for Saturday, and it was really funny because Fish logged on 30 seconds after I did, and we both were just like, sup? And the volunteer that's running it from the Curve Foundation was like, wait, do you two know each other? We're like, yeah. Hey. I will say thank you to everyone who essentially harassed Watch Me and the Curve Foundation via that Instagram post, because they called me out on it today. They're like, it was Rachel who was moderating, and she just goes, so Angela, we have she's going through those of us that were on the call, and just goes, Angela, we haven't met in person yet, but you are extremely popular on Instagram. And I was like, So thank you for getting me in this situation. I'm so grateful for this ragtag bunch of friends and listeners and all the people. I appreciate it.
Well,
I'm gonna do my best not to cry in public. Just
I will say you're welcome. I will say you're welcome, but that's only part of it. Like we've been telling you, like I've been telling you, Eva, everybody on the Discord. You are awesome, and you have a level of knowledge and love for sport and love for doing what you do that, I mean, it comes through on screen. It comes through whenever anybody meets you. It comes through the kind of conversations people have with you. So I wouldn't have expected any less. I wouldn't have expected anything less from you being selected for this panel. And I think it fits right in your alley and right in what you want to be doing. I mean, you know, it takes a million little steps till you get there.
Yeah. And just so anybody who's planning to come down, the panel starts like right at 3. So it will be kind of like a thing between 2 and 4. So get there kind of early. Plus we'll be out on the patio. So seating's limited. If you've come to any of our watch parties that we've had at Watch Me, the patio, like seating is limited. Obviously it's a smaller place, but just get there earlier so that you can sit down if you need to sit down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is all happening, Angela mentioned, with the Curve Foundation. And this is all part of the Lesbian Visibility Week, which is happening now. It started on the 20th, going through the 26th. There are over 100 events happening nationwide. So this is a, you know, everywhere, be there, or, you know, or be square kind of thing. There's events online, there's events in person. So go check out lesbianvisibility.org to get all the information. And from there, you can find out more about the Curve Foundation. I think all of this is awesome. And before you plug anything else along with this, a question for Angela, which I did not write in the script because I didn't want her to see it beforehand.
I literally just said parentheses, Mario has a question. And then the next line is parentheses, Angela's answered. Okay. Go ahead. Oh no.
How does it feel to have all of us behind you and knowing that you belong on this panel?
Honestly, the imposter syndrome has been real big. I can kind of compartmentalize it in my head when it's like competition. I'm like, no, I'm here because I put in the hard work. I'm like, I'm here because I yap. What? But no, I'm just so grateful. I don't want to cry tonight, but this means a lot in a lot of different ways. So yes, but I
will say that you put in the hard work. You put in the hard work through not only what we do here, but like I said, anybody that's talked to you, anybody that's talked with you in person, online, whatever it may be. I think your sports brain, your
my
soapbox
brain.
mind, your brain, your morals and your values, like you're all there. You've put in the work. So as much as we can help you with, because I know the imposter syndrome is real. So
yeah.
The more we can hype you up, we'll always be hyping you up. But yes.
Thank you. But those of you who don't know what the Curve Foundation is, it stems from Curve magazine, which was one of the only, it was the first and for a while the only lesbian queer women's magazine. In the 70s and 80s, they've had a photography contest. And it went from being like a contest to being like a collective of pictures of women in relationships that are just happy, because it's no, like we can exist without the traumatic stories. Like we all have them to some degree, but the joy and the love that's within this community is fantastic. And the magazine is now quarterly online, but the foundation is really the important part. They're the ones who put on Lesbian Visibility Week. It's mostly volunteer driven. Like it's so cool and it's so important. And yeah, the nice thing is that yes, it's Lesbian Visibility Week. Yes, it's Queer Women in Sports Day on Saturday, but LVW and Queer Women in Sports Day like is all encompassing to trans folks, non-binary women. Like all the everythings, all the nuances that like don't get encapsulated by like a group word, a collective noun or a collective adjective. Yes, you come to. And that it was such a nice thing on the call today of just being like, no, we're just making sure everybody is down. This is super inclusive, right? Like our language is inclusive. Like, yes, there will be grace for people, but like it's for anyone who falls under this umbrella, not just like only like bi women, queer women, like whatever, you fall under this umbrella for this event. So yeah, I'm just super pumped. Because if there's one thing I'm not going to do, it's exclude other people in the same community. Because that's ridiculous. Soapbox over here.
Soapbox over here, sermon over here, sports over here.
The soapbox today. It's funny because we just had a new storage situation for all of our like vinyl records, and so we have a stack of milk crates, and I'm like, and one and two. My soapboxes are stacked right now. I'll text Mario a picture so we can post it as like a boop. Yeah. But as a quick recap, we rewind 3 weeks, something like that, to our last game. It feels like a million years ago.
Yeah, at this point, I told Angela when we were starting this that we're probably not going to do the recap as in like a recap of the game because I don't remember it.
Meanwhile,
I do
every detail.
I remember how I felt. I don't remember the details, and on my end, I'm like, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. So the game was like a hard fought, weird game. It was just defense all over the place. Everything happened at the death in the last 15 minutes of the game, which was so stressful. We end up losing 2-0. The goals were insane in the sense that what? Huh?
Yeah,
Is it offside? Is it not? Should it have been a dead ball? Giselle hits a banger crossbar goal. It's just mistakes cost us in the end, but whatever.
Yeah, we've talked about this before where, winning doesn't have to be pretty. 3 points is 3 points, right? They totally deserved it in a way of you won it.
Yeah, they won.
You crashed that box every single time there was a corner, and it was just bodies everywhere. And like, they scored because of the madness that ensued. They weren't like beautiful like rockets from
they weren't like
outside of No, this was like nitty gritty. Like we edged out this win, and for all intents and purposes, like good on you. You got your 3 points. You gave us our first loss.
Yeah.
But
yeah, just insane. It was a little, but like, I'd rather have a loss like that now or a month ago now so that we have this whole break. And granted, a lot of people were gone with international duty, but there's so much good. So much good. But like, after our footy therapy stuff after the game was very funny. Said, sorrows and tears, now it's time to regroup. Let's bounce back from here on out. And said that on Instagram. But then on the Discord said that he and his wife Elise ordered extra takeout to cope. So, you do what you can. I think we did the same thing, honestly. But Aaron, who's another card collector, posted that maybe now we're a good team with bad games instead of a bad team with good players. Which is a big shift and not wrong. But it's just one of those. This season is getting longer and longer and longer. You're going to have bad games, or you're going to have games where the way you prepare to match up isn't the way you need to match up, and making those adjustments don't happen. Those adjustments don't happen as fast as you need them to. And it happens. It happens to everybody. But it's how you take that and learn from it. It's how you take that and recover from it and just be like, whoo, okay, we are not doing that again. Like that first half against Houston. And then we came out and was like, whoa, who is this team?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, that's right. This is how we do this. I think Orlando, because they still have so much of that core team, were able to make those adjustments a little faster and collectively than we were. But hey, it happens. And we're here. Where did we leave off roundabout of the league wise?
So roundabout scores from the last time anybody was in action.
1 years ago.
San Diego beat Boston. Boston's not having the greatest start of their NWSL career here.
I relate.
A little.
Because those fans are showing out, though. And another card collecting friend is was featured with the swan hat on every social media. We were like, it's Anne-Marie. But yeah.
And then, of course, we ended up losing 2-1 against Orlando. Racing lost to Houston 4-3. Utah won over the Stars 1-0. KC beat Gotham 2-1. There was a draw between the Courage and Portland. There was also a draw between the Reign and Denver. And then the Spirit beat Bay FC 2-0. And I will say that, you know, one of the footy therapy comments that we ended up getting with the result that Racing had, Joel comes in with, excited for the Louisville loss, never underestimate the joys of spite and rooting.
Yeah. Listen, lots of things. There's a pitcher on the Yankees right now who grew up in Boston, but he plays for the Yankees, which is whoa, big rivalry there. And he's, I work off spite. I work off hate. Bring it. Let's go. And he just like locks in and gets better. And I love it. Because oh, you don't like me? Okay, that's fine. I'm going to jump in because we didn't write it in. But I would like to offer the Chaos Award to the news that broke today. Jess Fishlock is officially retiring at the end of the season. We all knew it was coming. But like, why? Which means at the end of the season, Sid LaRue and Alyssa Nair are the last two remaining players from the very first season of the NWSL. I'm going to flip a table. How dare they?
Yeah.
Boo.
As we do at the end of the season, when we have done with the last couple of years, is we have our retirement retrospective. So with all of that, I mean, we'll be doing a deep dive on the amazing careers of these players. And you know what? As the season goes on, undoubtedly there would be more announcements. So we'll keep adding them to the list.
The whole damn time.
Yeah.
The whole damn time. But yeah. It's Portland time.
All right, let's talk about our flannel-wearing friends from the Pacific Northwest coming down to see us in nice, sunny Southern California.
Perfect weather for this BT Dubs. Thank God it's not 90 billion degrees anymore.
Although I will say, I finally got my car washed at work today.
What?
And I was in the garage, so like they washed it. And then as I'm leaving, I'm like, oh, I missed the rain. No, I was just following the rain. So eventually I caught up and then my car just got rained on. And I was like, what the hell?
No.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay. It is the curse of Angelinos. It's okay. If it's not going to rain, I'm going to get my car washed immediately.
That's the way you summon rain, is everybody needs to get their car washed at once. And then all of a sudden,
no more drought.
We'll get rain.
All right. So we've got Portland coming down on Sunday. I'm going to talk about MA. Guys, this never ends. My love for MA Vignola never ends. She no longer wears number 16. She wears number 25. Whatever. But, and the jersey's the wrong color also, but well, that's different. As a quick, like, hell yeah. She has had an amazing season so far. She's just so freaking solid. I don't know, like, I'm not going to say anything bad about MA. I just don't want to play against her because, hello. What? No one wants this, but like nobody wants to match up against a player like her because she's a box-to-box defender. She's going to ride your ass the whole way down. There is no transition that she's not a part of when the ball, she's everywhere.
Her performance in the Cascadia rivalry was amazing. And then just her coming nonchalantly being like, well, I didn't like them in the first place. Like I don't
like them anyway. And I was like, ooh, I know exactly what game she's talking about. No, that's the thing. Like, even our watching Cascadia, and for those, the Cascadia Cup Classic rivalry, the thing was the 44th iteration between Seattle and Portland women's. The men's have their own, whatever. They do things. I don't care. But it has always been, it does not matter how good or how bad either team is. Everyone, 10 out of 10. And
as much as the especially as teams get added, there's always a want and a need from the media and from the NWSL to form rivalries, right? They have rivalry week.
But they have to be organic. It's just got to happen.
They just gotta happen. And the thing is, sometimes those rivalries they're not your local thing, you know? There's rival, like, I would say we have a bit of a rivalry with Portland just because there's been some things that they've done to us.
You think so? I don't.
I want to say because there's events that have happened to us mainly by them.
Oh, that's not necessarily rivalry warranting.
It's
that's
not,
just irritation.
But it's
because
me being
a back heel is stupid when it's not your own team.
Okay, so maybe not. Yes, definitely not a rivalry, but the Cascadia rivalry is a rivalry.
Oh yeah,
that's
100%.
Definitely, like, both teams can be having complete shit seasons, but that game they will be like World
Lights
Cup status.
Yeah. Yeah, and that game, I mean, Eva and I were watching it and screaming for Emmett. Both of us were like, ah! Like, we were like proud moms sitting on the couch. Yeah, that's our girl, you know? But that solidified her, I think, as like a star of a defender for Portland. And it's so good to see. And it's so, obviously, I wish she was still with Angel City, but I don't care. I want to watch her excel wherever she plays. If Emma left the NWSL and went to like WSL or something in a different, like completely different time zone, I would watch it. That's the commitment level I have. Yes, I have team commitment, but I also have player commitment. I have been a fan of the WNBA. You can't have team allegiance after a while. It's too good. That's the thing. Players are too good. Sometimes you just follow them everywhere they go. But that's my little MA love.
Short, little, long MA rant.
Short, little, long. Yeah, exactly. The next person I want to talk about is Olivia Moultrie. I don't think I've really ever deep dived into Olivia Moultrie. Like, at the one point, she was the youngest player. She got the rules changed, like sued the league essentially for the right to play as a youngin. She's now considered by a lot of people as the youngest veteran in the league. She's already been in the league for 4.5 years. She's 20.
Really?
Like, what? Yeah. Yeah, she's like a vet.
Jeez.
But she's a baby child. Like,
yeah.
In my head, she's still like an infant. And I'm like, girl, I'm twice your age. What the hell? But she's really, really developed over the last year and a half or so and has become inevitable when contributing to the attack. Like, you just assume, oh yeah, she's going to be there. She's going to be a part of this. This season, she has 3 goals and an assist. Her passing rate is 78%. So 78% of the time her passes are being completed. That's a lot.
I will say that just watching highlights of, like, across the league, undoubtedly there will be an Olivia Moultrie highlight.
Yes.
Whether it's a goal or just an amazing assist or whatever. Like, it's just stupid.
It's just wrong because it's not my team.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, she's very... That's not what I wanted to say. She's matured so much, both like soccer IQ and also like competitiveness. Like, she's spicy competitive and I love it. And there was a clip I saw, or like an excerpt from my question to Lindsay Heaps from the Japan friendlies, those 3 games the national team played against Japan. And there was a moment where Olivia just started barking like, this is, and Heaps went over and was like, you got it. We got you. Like, you're okay. We got you. And she was like, no, I understand that. And I'm like, oh yeah, I understand that. Like, there comes a time when you are so driven and so competitive and it's almost like you black out. You're just in the game. You don't know what you're doing. It's just happening. People call it a flow state. I deliver in rage. It's different, but
I just black out and don't remember half the games, but it's okay. It just
happens. I just know things I did and didn't do. It's almost, in my opinion, like a badge of honor when your captain or like a veteran has to come over and be like, hey, you're okay. Take a deep breath, homie. You're good. We're okay. We got you. we all saw it. I don't care if the ref didn't see it. We know. We'll take care of it. And it's okay. We're cool.
Yeah, we got your back.
Yeah, essentially. No, but she's grown into such a solid, reliable presence for club and country. And she's a force to be reckoned with. It's very cool. And to follow that up with Pietra Tordin, who's cooking. She's another youngin'. She's 21. The wild thing is that you can tell from last season to this season, she's becoming a lot more comfortable in the league and way more confident. Not the boisterous kind of confident, the confidence that messes with other players because you're like, oh no, I'm fine. Okay, cool. Cool. No big deal. We got this. Last year, wild. She had 4 goals in roughly 950 minutes. This season, she has 2 goals in just over 300 minutes. That alone, that shift is big time. That's the confidence that I'm talking about. Just, oh no, I'll take the shot. And even in the press conference after the Cascadia, she and Emma were just like, yeah, we're cruising. We're good. We're tired, but okay. No, it's just, she's going to be very, very fun to watch over the next few years. She's part of USA Soccer Federation. In 2024, in the U20 World Cup, she had a hat trick against Paraguay. And that makes her the 5th player in U.S. youth national team history to do that. Not against Paraguay, but to have a hat trick. So it's not like she can't score. And as she gets more confident, as they rebuild their system in Portland, she's going to be a bigger and bigger threat. And then the interesting thing is with Sophia Wilson coming back and being able to start and the two of them building chemistry, it's nightmare fuel, guys.
I mean,
I said Portland might have had a rocky start. It doesn't matter. Portland knows how to win. Portland knows how to do the things. Do not underestimate this team. Obviously, don't underestimate Angel City.
No.
Never underestimate Portland.
Currently, Portland is above us in the standings, but that's mainly only because we have a game
extra
in
game.
hand.
Yeah.
So they've played 1 extra game than us, which leads to extra points than us. So really, we can tie them or surpass them depending on the result of this game with still that game in hand.
I would really like to win this game.
Yeah. I would like to too, because this game is the start of what's going to be a pretty solid run of games like weekly up until we hit the June break, and then there's going to be a break for the entire month of June.
Boys.
You know, again. Just, it always makes me laugh whenever you're just like,
it's for the
guys,
boys.
that's why.
Whatever.
Who even watches that?
Listen, I live down the street from SoFi. I don't care. I put the dates in my phone, like in our shared calendar, like my family, because I'm like, don't be in this area. And like, it's literally, okay, if I'm at work, what time is the game? Is it going to impact going to work or leaving work, essentially?
Yeah.
I know otherwise, I might watch a game or two, but like, whatevs.
Hey, I mean, charge people an arm and a leg to park in your driveway, and then
No, I'm not about exploitation. Friends and family, that's it.
Okay.
And even then, only some people. But it's mostly because like I don't want anything to happen to your car. We're like, no, don't. Liability, guys.
Yeah.
It's important.
Yeah.
Liability insurance.
My insurance doesn't cover you.
Yeah, exactly. But,
all right. So what does Angel City got to do?
Yeah. So I was trying to figure out, do I want to talk about player, the team, what have you? How do I want to look at this? I think that April break, or like March, April break, came right when we needed it. Because we had a weird game against Houston, the game against Orlando, and then it was like, okay, take some time, regroup, dissect it, pick it apart, start fixing. Get your to-do list, and then just start knocking it off. Okay, we got this. How do we adjust for this? And yeah, a lot of people were out for international duty, like multiple countries. But the cool thing was that multiple players were with other teammates. You had Mai and Ari in Brazil. You had like US players. And June is up there too. You had multiple people in the same place And that Brazil played Zambia, which I need to look up. Barbara Banda got hurt. She got like kneed in the ribs.
Oh yeah,
and
that's
she
right.
had to get
She did
stretchered
not.
off. So like, I'm hoping she's okay because no. But there's a picture and I need to find it again. But it's Ari, Mai, and Priska. And they're all like walking arm in arm. And I'm just like, oh, look at our little babies. I love them so much. Yeah. So I'm really excited because all that does, yeah, it's time away from like your club team. But that helps solidify the connection and the chemistry between those players. Especially for Mai and Ari. They're both midfielders. It's good. It can't be bad. The nice thing, the very, very nice thing, we have seen pictures, we have gotten announcements. Karina Laguerre is back in training. Carson Cherry is back in training. June Endo is in training. Claire Emsley is training with the team. Sydney LaRue is back in training. Like, guys, that alone, having all of them back off whatever list they were on, maternity leave, excused absence, injury, whatever, having them back on the field, it's so good. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Obviously, it's still going to be some time for Claire. It's going to be some time for Sid. I don't know what June's trajectory is. I hope it's soon, but I also don't want to rush that. Like, Carson, any of them. I'm so, so, so excited because all that does is add to our depth, strengthen the team and those connections, the veteran experience, the international experience. It's so good. It just makes me so happy. Oh, my girls are back together. Yay. And there was pictures of Sarah Gordon and Angelina with all the little babies, all the little 20-somethings, like the little, I mean, Angelina is also a 20-something, but like all the littles, like they're all small out. And I'm just like, that's the kind of camaraderie that helps the team because you're not just there competing and working together and it's not like super serious all the time. When you have interpersonal relationships like that, like that's what leads you to have better chemistry on the pitch, on the court, on the field, whatever it is. I'm literally like texting one of my high school teammates. Actually, we go back to middle school, Brittany and I. She's been going through some stuff and I'm just checking on her constantly. Like my mom and I send her flowers because it's like her other daughter. Teammates ride. Like we are in it for a very long time. So I'm just really excited to see what we look like on Sunday. I'm excited to see who our subs are, who's available. There's so much that I could dissect and be like, oh, well, we need to do this, we need to do that. But we've had a month to do those things.
Yeah.
We kind of get a redo start.
We had a month to do those things, but also, not to throw the wet blanket on everything, but with all of these players coming back from whatever state they were in, right? There's still that like in-game gelling live.
Absolutely.
So we'll see a little bit, but I think the way everybody has been preparing from the off season and the way things were gelling and June, Claire, Sid, they're gonna fit right in, getting the youngins like back into what they were doing preseason. It's just good for us, right? And from the beginning of the season, we were always good on paper.
Mm-hmm. And we've always been good on paper.
And then we looked great on paper. And then we saw the first couple matches, and there's a lot to be excited about. Even in the loss, even in the weirdness of the Houston match and the amazingness of the first two matches, there's good things happening across the board. So
one of them is being that when we get scored on, we don't start leaking goals.
Yes, we are not the Angel City of the past. Yes.
Yeah. We did not get... We dropped the game against Orlando on a leaky goal, but okay, it's going to happen.
It's going to happen, but we, again, lost it in a way of like, they just crashed the box versus like in years past, we'd lose it because we'd get in our heads, like one goal goes in, we'd get in our heads, and then we allow those great goals. Like sometimes they're bangers that we just allow and we're just like, what happened? It completely fell apart. We haven't seen any of that happening.
No,
or any
knock on wood.
Like, inkling. We've seen a lot of readjustment and kind of rebuilding. So
I appreciate that the public outward message is that this is a process. People on the outside who haven't played at a higher level or haven't competed in a long time tend to forget. It's a never-ending process. It's not set it and forget it. Oh, we figured everything out in the preseason. Let's go. No, you have to adjust. Things happen. Lineups change. Availability changes. You have to be constantly adjusting and willing to adjust and understanding what those adjustments take, like the engineering of them in the back end. So, yeah, this will be a very interesting game for sure. It's going to be a tough matchup for sure. Top of the table matchup again. Overall, historically, our matchup with Portland, we've won once, which is a great 5-1 win. It was amazing. There was a bicycle kick. It was a whole good time. 4 draws and 3 losses. We don't talk about the back heel because nobody likes it, and that's what spurred the 5-1, and I love it. But I'm very excited. Come say hi if you see me, or Evo, or my mom, or whomever's there. It's like countdown to my birthday also. My birthday is in a week from Friday, so yeah.
Everybody wish Angela happy birthday at the panel, at the game, through a
Not
DM
this week,
online.
next week though, because there's a game on the 2nd. So let's do it. Let's do birthday stuff on the 2nd.
Both. Do it in both.
Honestly, I'll be like celebrating my birthday until the game on the 9th, because then it's Mother's Day and my mom's birthday is a week later. So like, I get a week and that's it.
Yeah.
I'm only rationed a week.
All right. Well, if you've gotten this far, you know you like us. Yeah. Thanks. Hit the subscribe button or the follow button or whatever button it is for you to hear more of us as the season goes on. Check out casualfc.com for all of the pod links for anywhere you want to catch us. We're on all the social links are on there too. We're also on YouTube, so check us out there. Hit the subscribe, the hype, the follow, the do whatever buttons that are on there. Come join us on the Discord. We mention it all the time because it is just a fun time.
It's a good time.
Deep dive on everything from who just got added as the 18th team to the NWSL that we'll be talking about soon, eventually at some point. And gluten-free food and just and everything in between and pets and it's just fun. It's fun, it's free, it's a way for us to just hang out with all of you, and it's been really fun. I will say this, and I told you this also, we have a match day thread that we keep going, right? It's just to help contain conversations and not have you like bombard everybody with like match updates on something. And that's something that I would manage and keep going, and then Angela started adding them into, and now people on the Discord are doing it themselves, which I'm like, they beat us to it. I'm working and then I'm like, oh, I gotta go set the thing and it's already there, and I'm like, this is amazing, this is awesome, I love it. So thank you to everybody who's participating in the Discord, and come check us out. And if you don't know how to get to us, just send us a DM wherever you see us online, and then we'll send you the link. Best ways to support the pod: share, comment, do something, engage with something somewhere, whether it's on social media or on your podcast app or whatever. It helps other people find us. And you can always grab some merch. We finally did release some of the merch that we've been talking about. We've got the Hina Hive LA chapter. A shirt finally came out. It's a bootleg style shirt. We have a wonderful quote by Coach Strauss, and
fan of the pod, Coach Strauss.
Fan of the pod. And we did release a special Cascadia just because we're in love with the fun and rivalry and just the soccer of it all. And that one's out there, which is really fun. Again, we want to be the East Bay of pod specific merch stores. So we're out there doing as much as we can. Fun. We also have things waiting in the wings just for the right time and the right people to hit the field. So all of those are coming your way. And if you feel so inclined, you can always support the pod by buying us a coffee. Go to Buy Me, check out the socials, check out all of that stuff. I messed this whole thing up, so you'll probably get to it eventually. It's buymeacoffee.com/casualfcpod. It's an easy way for you to drop $1 or $2 for us. Fun fact, you can actually become a member and just let it become an automatic payment of $1 or $2. It just helps us keep the lights on. And what do you get for that automatic payment? Our eternal great thanks. And I kid you not, we like get giddy over like the $1 that someone sends us.
Half the time I cry.
Yeah. We haven't.
Here's $5 because you made me laugh really hard. I'm just like, look at it, it's so nice. Yeah.
We don't necessarily have the bandwidth to do a whole thing of behind the scenes or like extra content, or we don't put commercials on stuff, as of yet. I don't know if we ever will, but at the moment, we ain't got the time. So really it's just helping us out doing what we do. And this whole section has gone long enough. So with that, tell a friend about the pod. It brings us good luck. We package it all up and we send it to the team. It's been amazing so far this season. Let's keep it going. And if we want to go back to the previous one we used, use it as a chain letter. Send it out to your friends. Tell them to send it out to a few more.
Good luck.
And good luck. So happy Kids Day. See you guys on the weekend, and go check out the Queer Women in Sports panel in Long Beach on Saturday, and check out our our own, we can claim her as one of us, Angela, in doing amazing things.
Also, DM me or DM the show to let me know if you're coming, just so I know, because I don't want to miss anybody.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right. See you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Okay.
You ready, Russell? Sorry.
Okay. Let's knock this out. This is going to be weird if I just stare right down the camera. Yeah.
It was super weird.
FC.
This is Angela from Casual FC.
All right.
I'm so glad we're recording all of this.
Okay. This is what happens when you take 3 weeks off.